you guys again for tuning in to the Painful Truth. This is your host Johnny. Before I continue and go anywhere, I want to say thank you guys for the support, the sharing, the liking. I want to say like within the last month, we went from 1.5 to 3. What is it? 3.6. Yeah, 3.6.
We need a 4K.
Yeah, so we're trying to
subscribe.
trying to accomplish that 4K by this week if possible.
Alright everybody, I'm new here. My name is Panther. Johnny is a friend that I knew since I came here to America. Introduced me to a lot of things, basketball, life in America, white man world. So
anything bad, I didn't teach him that. So yeah, let's keep that out of the way. And then, like I said, what's it called? I like to say thank you again, like for the support. You know, the things that you have done behind the scene and encouraging me to, since we were childhood and even until now, you know, continue the support that you continue. I appreciate it as much as I don't tell you thank you. I just want to acknowledge you. And then at the same time, what's it called? What's it called? How you doing mentally, physically, emotionally? Like I said, I don't ask financially and spiritually because that's between you and God and the other squad. But mentally and physically and emotionally, how would you go about that? And then transition into the mental health thing that we were going to talk about.
all right, currently I'm doing okay. I would say 80% mentally stable.
That's good.
How about the other 20%?
That's high.
I would explain. I would explain what happened.
Okay, we're hitting on that.
So basically, people doesn't not understand what mental illness is and what it comes about. So some people think they don't have it.
Correct.
All right. So it comes down to stress. We make it sound like stress is just a simple thing, but stress could be mental illness part of it too. So I'm okay with 80% right now. You know, I could be better.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I mean, how stress is mental health? I don't get that. I thought stress is supposed to make you strive. You know, when you get that pressure and stuff, you know, you don't crack. You know, it builds you. It builds a character. You know, so when you call stress a mental health, I'm like, damn. So I had mental health this whole fucking time. Oh man.
Like I said, I'm not an expert. I mean, expert at this thing, but I would say mental health and stress are not actually the same thing, but they're related, right?
Yes.
So if you take stress, for instance, you do it every day. You just don't go in a straight line in life and just take everything simple.
Yeah.
You might end up trying to numb it. You know, get some drinks, alcohol, or substance that you got.
So your coping mechanism is what create that mental health.
There you go.
Okay. So if you cope with it in the right way, then you strive. If you're not coping with you're coping the wrong way with the substance abuse or whatever, then it's
So that's the part of it that people always don't see, you know, because stress, you know, it puts you in a situation where you're gonna trying to take alcohol shots, you know, every now and then just to forget the stress, and then slowly you're going into mental health, you know, path.
But what was the key that forced you to change? Because there's a process you have to go through, but like, yo, I can't continue doing the same thing and expect a different results, right?
Good question, yeah. So me personally, I have my ways of handling it. As a lot of people in Fargo knows me, I'm a solo guy. You know, solitude is my thing, right? So I have a lot of friends. A lot of people know me, but they don't really see me. Maybe a year, once in a blue moon.
Yeah, I haven't seen you.
All right. So
a while. Definitely.
So I remember growing up straight out of high school when I was 18. You know, went wild, crazy, chasing parties. You know, state to state.
How to do that?
Happened, you know,
South Dakota.
Just,
abusing 929.
There you go. So I did that for 7 years. You know, from 18 to 24, I believe. You know, 7 years. That could be a doctorate degree right there. You feel me?
4 plus another 2.
Yeah. So I sat down myself at Lindenwood Park one day when I was 24, right? You know, I'm like, hey, I talked to myself. I'm like, what am I doing? You know, 7 years just passed, gone, not knowing it. You know, just feeling myself, and suddenly my life doesn't have a meaning right now. You know, I was just like saying, what am I doing? You know, no degree, you know, there's no purpose in life, right? So I was feeling heavy every day. I'm thinking about it. What should I do? What should I do? You know, I need some help. But I don't want to.
Nobody wants to ask for
Yeah. So I used not to drink. I was a driver of everybody here in Fargo.
DD Panther.
So, and there's a reason why I don't drink and why I never did drink. It's not because I don't want to drink. It's because some health issues, my stomach will take the alcohol itself. So I pushed that aside, and it saved me in a way, you know. So at 24, sitting at Leonardwood Park with Alchemy book.
Yep, that's a great book. That's a great book.
That book saved my life. Would I say? I mean, changed my path to something else. You know.
So before you continue, you know how there's 3 stories, and which part did you find that way it changed you? Were you the kid, or were you the market person, or were you the traveler?
I was the market person at the point, and then So
I mean, for me, I don't know much about that book. You know? I don't read much. I mean, unless it was like academics or something like that, you know, you get forced to read, you know. But I don't read much books. You know? Explain me something about it. Like, what's the book about?
The book is about general life. What I say.
Okay, that's what it is.
So it pinpoint on everything that you need to know about society, right, and yourself too. Your willpower and how you can put it out there and succeed, basically, you know. So it opened my eyes and it gave me interest to read other books. Feel me? So once I finished that book, I'm like, okay, I was missing out. I just talked to somebody right there. I didn't talk to a person, but I talked to a book. You know what I'm saying? So I pick up solitude. I'm like, from here on, I'm not hanging with nobody. It's just me, myself,
solitary.
and some book, solitary, bro. I started doing that for a month, and then I become addicted.
Because you found that peace of mind.
So I become addicted, and everything just started flowing. You know. So when I hit 25, I was dating my wife now. I decide to have a purpose in life. So what should ground me up? Like, how should I settle down?
Family.
You know? So it came up there, I'm like, okay, it sounds good. At 27, I got engaged. 28, I got married.
Damn, you did it early.
All right?
Yes, sir.
It just flowed from there, and to pick up, I flew with it. It wasn't easy, it wasn't smooth, like mentally, physically, I had to beat up my body to make it happen, you know? And it all started from that book.
Nah, I mean, like you say, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's always that, you know, the stress create positive reinforcement. You know?
Right.
For you sat down and read the book and talked to yourself, but you also could have had that option. You had an option, you know, you could pick up a blunt, smoke one, or drink or something, or even you could jump in the river and talk to the river. You chose the right option, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Which is, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if somebody didn't have that option? What other option could they choose?
It's spiritual, spiritual options are there. You could go to your nearest church. You know, try to hook to it somehow. It's not easy one because it requires a lot of discipline, you know, right at get-go.
That work. That's the thing, like, it's like we're changing to, like, you know, because for me, I read the book actually out of, like, somebody else, like, they had it in their Snap.
Right.
And then no, because when I start talking to somebody new, I'll be like, yo, man, what kind of book? Or I just met a friend, I'll be like, yo, what kind of book? You remember how many times I actually bought the books? So I was like, what kind of book have you read recently? Sometimes I ask them just to see if they read, or just to see who, you know? Just to see, like, what kind of relationship I'm going to have with you, you know? So, and then they sent me, like, 7... what's it called? Like, no, they sent me 7 books, like pictures, you know, that they're reading. And they're like, I was like, oh, okay, so they're like, pick 3 that you like. And I was like, I like that one, that one, that one. And I was like, they're like, yeah, I can't give you those 3. I was like, why not? They're like, yeah, that's like my favorite. Then I was like, oh, okay. Crazy thing is that my birthday was like, I think, my birthday was coming up. And at that time, right, I was stressed, but I didn't know I was. Because I was trying to do like, there's a yin to yang. When you want to change, there's the pole of your current where you at and the pole of where you're trying to go. And then you get stuck in the middle, and that's where the thing you don't know which way to go.
Right.
So I was like literally stuck in the middle. Can't figure out why am I stressed, why am I depressed? Because my bank account was good. Everybody around me was good. Everything looks fine, but yet I can't figure out what's going on. You know.
You don't have a family.
No, but
that's what
that was the key.
You don't have a wife, you don't have the kids. That's what was missing.
Yeah, so then I was like, all right. So they're like, okay, pick the book you want right away, you know. And I was like, I want. So I googled the Alchemist, you know. So I googled that, and then I was like, okay, this seems interesting. I want that, right? They order it. I got it on Friday, bro. When I tell you, right? I got the book on Friday around noon. I think by 6 o'clock I was done reading the whole book. I read the whole book in one, like, I was like, I'm on it.
I was not that fast.
Yeah, I
mean, it's one of them thick ass
yeah,
books.
No, it's like that. It's not that big.
It's not too thick.
Yeah, so it's like 200 pages or whatever.
So it's not gonna scare me or anything.
No. So then I found myself. I was between the travel and the kid.
Okay.
You know, but then, because the thing you find yourself part of the, like whatever it is, you're gonna find yourself.
What fit you?
Then the marker part, I found it because I was the one they want to make the move. Because you know how like they said, he was like, I want to go to Mecca. You know, but then the thing is like the guy said, oh, we could make money, we could change few things in the store, and then you could be able to get the money. Because the whole thing is like you stuck in a place. So his goal is like the market, the dude that own the he own a store.
So the dude is the main character in the book?
No. This one kid that is like the traveler.
Oh.
So it's like trying to figure out in a sense the life, like what to do with them. Like I think like his parents send him away, or he decided to travel to figure out who he is. So then it's like
defining himself.
Yeah, defining his purpose. Yeah. So then it's like but then they found the dude that owned the store. Yeah. So he was like so basically it's like what's your goal in life? What do you want to do? So the store dude said he wants to go to Mecca. That's his goal, right? So when the guys are okay, if we change this thing, that would increase your thing by 200%. So you could take vacation, whatever. But the whole thing is, he didn't want to go. That was just excuse that he was using. So he will have excuse. Oh, let's not change this because it's not gonna work. Let's not change this. And I was like, hold on. I sound like that dude. I have excuse for everything.
But you know. But the thing about it, you know.
Yeah.
If you had said that and think about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could say this is, maturity.
Correct.
You know actually what it is, you know.
Correct.
Because for you to now, to find a purpose of what you want to do in your life, you know what I'm saying, you have to have what I call maturity. You know? Because if I'm out here right now, I mean, we were doing the same thing, out there in the club, chasing these parties and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying. You love that style, there's nothing in your mind telling you, bro, I need to stop this, I need to think about something else, but you just keep going.
Correct.
But then once you hit boom, maturity is when you be like, man.
But
it get boring for you now.
Correct.
Like, what's the next step?
Correct. So because the thing with his is he didn't know his purpose. Mine I knew. You get what I'm saying? Because he didn't know what it was. So mine I was just stuck between transitioning to who I want to become and who I am. So I didn't want to let go. Like so I didn't know because I already knew the discipline or whatever. I already had that. But I didn't have that, like I needed something to remind me like, yo, this is where you're going. The things you're doing, will get you there eventually, but are you making the move?
Are you making the move? And that's what I said. Maturity is really what you need. Because if I know I gotta lay my head in this bed and this is put this roof, I got to pay that rent.
Correct.
To pay that rent, I gotta go to work.
Correct.
But the thing is, the part of maturity what I say is your circle doesn't have that.
No.
Okay, the people you hang with, the mentality is like, it's just fun, right? Yeah. Let's go kick it. Let's go party. Let's go chase them girls, you know? There's nobody want to change.
Yes.
So if nobody have the different mindset in the group, there's no way you're gonna.
And that's why you have to be the one to break that cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all what your people do. Maybe sometimes you need to
get out the circle.
Get out the circle. You know what I'm saying? Not every circle is good for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm in this circle for 4 years. Now I have to leave the circle to another circle. You know that complement my way of how I'm living and all of that. If I'm a parent, I gotta be around what I call another adults that have kids. You know what I'm saying? There's things that could teach me that I probably don't know. You know what I'm saying? you're married, man. You want to be around adults that's married. If you're not, then you probably be kicking it with us that will party. You're probably gonna cheat on your wife. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's true.
There's a lot of temptations out there.
Right.
Man.
So the mental health part coming here, where I was stuck, I would say I was at 50% lowest. Like my mental state was decreasing. I wasn't depression. Put it that way. So I was stuck. I couldn't think for myself, to save myself, pull myself out of the situation, right? So, if like you said earlier, I could abuse a substance, smoke something, drink something, to forget the pain and keep going what I was doing, right? But I didn't choose that. Luckily, I thought of something else, the book, right? So that thing did not deteriorate my mental health in a way. It lifted up. So I keep on pushing as I give myself a purpose. Got married, and then the marriage is a responsibility, a big one. You're taking care of somebody right now.
Correct.
So you are thinking every minute, right? You can't mess up. You're gonna mess somebody else.
You took her from her house to your house now.
There you go. So, and it just get double up when the baby comes in. Now you're growing. Now you getting wiser. Right? So that's how it changed. Some people are afraid of that change. They are comfortable, or they don't know what to do. They need a savior, like somebody to wake them up and pull them out of that mud. Right? So majority of people are afraid to ask for help. Like me, I didn't have anybody to ask. But somehow something showed me the book, and I got that book and I read it. It talked to me, it wake me up, and boom. Pull out of my mess, you know.
But damn, nigga, you had me. You could have talked to me.
I was there
too. You could have drank a cup. You know?
You said we could have drank a cup.
You couple of bitches, you know. You're all right, nigga.
I'm trying to run from you.
Yeah, I know you don't run from me. That's what I was saying.
So that's basically it, man. You just gotta find a solution. If you can't find a solution, talk to somebody.
I think the hardest part is like usually when you're going through something. And I think as a man, is like sometimes you feel like if I tell the next person, they're gonna use it as a weapon.
True.
You know, and it happened because the thing is like based on experience. So it's like maybe you were a child, and something happened to you, and then since that happened, the trust is gone. So then it's like it takes a while to, like they say, all habits die hard. You know what I mean? And I use the reason I was using the book because that's when I did the skydiving. So I tell everybody the reason when I did the skydiving, I found the reason why I had to do. So I was like, in order to step to the next thing, not like mentally, emotionally, in a sense physically, and figuratively, I had to kill my old self. You get what I'm saying? And that's why I did the skydiving. So I tell you, I'm still in the transition of the new me because that's gonna take a process. You get what I'm saying? So when I jump. I mean, when I went up, I tell everybody when you see the video, you see tears, but it wasn't tears of me being feared. So it was tears of joy.
I thought you were scared the whole time.
No. That's why I tell people it wasn't tears of me fear. It was tears of me letting go of all the joy. Emotion of things. Because when I went up, I took all the things that was like holding me back and whatever, and I was like, when I come down, I'm gonna let everything out. So when I land, the person that is taking that step is no longer the person that went up. So then when I step down, I start like, okay, transitioning to that thing. Because I'm still on that transition path. It's going to take me a while, but it's a journey, you know. But I keep, because I find myself sometimes I'm 10 steps ahead. Then something happened, then you back here. Then you got to restart. But that's where the discipline comes in, you know. So.
But that should never, you know what I'm saying, even if you do, that's life. You know? And the beauty of life, you know what I'm saying, is that things that bring you back.
Correct.
And the thing that bring you like a wave, you know, you know, going back and forth. And that's what make you, you know, that's what shape who you are.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? If you scared.
No, my past, I'm never afraid of my past.
No, I understand. Both of y'all had epiphanies. You know? Epiphany, you found a book, you read the book, and boom. Your epiphany is you jump out of a plane, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I don't know when my epiphany is gonna come, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one day I'm driving and shit. I see a cat or whatever, and then boom, you know. I don't know.
I gotta go
and change your life.
But the thing about this guy though, all the time we hang out, we party.
He's steady. He's
going to school.
Yep. He was smart. No, he was smart about it.
Yeah, I went to school for 1 year. I was broke. I'm like, no, man.
You know when what is it called? Like when you go to court, right? When you plead guilty to your charges, the judge asks you, Are you pleading this against your own will, or are you doing freely? You know what I'm saying? You say yes, right?
Yeah.
Going to school actually is not freely. You know?
Of course.
You know, you got people. Oh, you gotta go. You gotta do. You know.
Yeah.
So, but you have to. At first, you're looking at it. You know, you're doing it because people putting pressure on you.
Okay. Then you gotta wake up and realize it's for you.
Then when you wake up at the end, you be like, oh man.
That's why it didn't work out for me.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because my first one didn't work for me either. I was in Grand Fork and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I promise you, I did not like going to school. But all the things I was doing. I was drinking, I was chilling, I was partying, all of that. English use what made me change my mind. You know what I'm saying? Because now I took what I like.
And that was the key word.
Yeah,
that's the key word.
Yeah.
See?
But,
that's the key word. So
consistency and think is the power. You know, once you start it,
be consistent.
Stay
consistent.
Stay consistent. Yeah.
And the other thing too, you know, that I see, you know, it's like, especially in Fargo, you know what I'm saying? I mean, even for me. You know, like I was comfort. We all comfortable. We creatures of comfort. Yep. If you're comfortable, I swear you won't even leave and do what you want to do. Yeah. Like we just get stuck in this thing. 5 is all I know. This is my old habit. Liquor store, bag, bitches. This is all you do. Yep. But now you know what I'm saying. You're just trying to remove yourself out of here, like outside of Fargo. You know? Oh yeah. Take yourself outside your comfort. You know what I'm saying. Go to, if you could go back home, or you could go to Europe or whatever, something that is different for you. Yeah. It just changes how your day. You know, it works. Yeah. Yep. That will open something in your mind.
Mine was LA.
Yeah.
No, mine was LA. First time I took a domestic flight, bro, I took it alone. I went to LA, right?
Mine was at Amarillo, Texas. When we thought we were ghetto over here, I went to real ghetto. Yeah. And I see what ghetto people do.
And it woke you up.
And it woke me up.
Yeah, that's what sometimes. That's what sometimes it is.
Because you see things, you know. You be sometimes appreciative about
where you at,
in life, and where you coming from, and actually what you want to get to now. You know what I'm saying? You know, for me, I think that was South Sudan. That was South Sudan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When I didn't, man, over here I was spending almost fucking $600, $800 on alcohol and whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I went out there, I kind of actually know the value of money. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Now I become more strategic with money, not just. Oh, I'm gonna blow it, I'm gonna throw it there and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? And you get some stuff open in your mind. Oh, now, you know, this is what they're doing out here. Oh, I'm gonna go back and do this, you know. It elevates you, you know what I'm saying? True. So that's part of it, you know what I'm saying? Right. But definitely, you know, we gotta make them changes, man. I need an epiphany.
Nah, you might be good, you might not need it, because the thing is, like, usually the reason why you find yourself in that situation, like you said, comfort, you know, and also at the same time, if you don't know, like, in a sense of where you want to go, you know, if you don't have that, because in a sense you already got the things that, like, you have your mindset of the things that you want to do. So the only time you'll find yourself where you would not, if you find yourself you're not happy. You get what I'm saying? So you find yourself, like, whatever you're doing, there's no thing behind it. Like, why am I doing this? But there's no happiness behind it. There's no nothing. Or you start doing things for the wrong reason.